Wisdom comes when you're still and you're present, not when you're busy and you have all this knowledge or you're big energy, high energy. I was like, oh, so what's happening in my life is I have a lot going on that's exciting, but I'm going so fast that I can't catch anything because I'm not grounded in my body. I'm not grounded in my presence to really get the wisdom my soul needs to help others, help the world, or the world I serve a better place, especially my clients and the people I get to work with. So then I transferred it into life. I was like, oh, we're all distracted from social media. We got the war going on. We got politics, celebrity gossip, like all this stuff is distracting us from our higher consciousness, our wealth within, our God within, our God essence, our God frequency. Because the more the world can be distorted, distracted, meaning the world of people, humanity, confused, overwhelmed, and fear, then we're easy to control. We're easy to manipulate. We're easy to take advantage of. But you have to know in this day and age, as things speed up, we must slow down if we want a better world. Spiritual Fitness Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Bigger, and I'm back again with another episode. And today I'm excited to talk to you about the art of contemplation within nature without no outcome. But before I get started, I want to talk about the intentions of this episode. As AI technology is advancing in the world, social media is speeding us up. Life is so fast. So much is happening at once. I mean, we're like 7 months in the year, 2025. And guess what's happening? We're not catching a hold of ourselves. We're moving with the frequency. We're moving with the energy, which is fine. But what's happening because of these devices, technology, AI, I always say, when you shortcut life, we get cut off. So life is speeding up. And so we're taking shortcuts to stay afloat, to catch up, to be with life, but we're cutting ourselves off from our divine self, our heart space, our connectivity, our soul's essence, our soul's purpose is because we're trying to combat or compete or be one with the cosmos, the energetics of life. And that's fine. But to get in true alignment, you have to connect to your heart. You have to connect to your soul. You have to get back into your body and not so much in your mind and so much in social media, the outer world. You got to get into the inner world of yourself. So brace yourself. It's going to be a phenomenal episode. I want to give a big shout out to Simplify Impact, who's been impacting and simplifying my content to make it go viral, to expand and take my words, my videos, and my imagery and likeness to the next level through their data system, through their routine, through their business and how they conduct brands, podcasts, creators, and everything in between. So check the show notes and get into Simplify's Impact universe and watch how they change your YouTube, your presence, and your content like they've done mine. But yeah, let's get into the episode. So, The Art of Contemplation. How did we get here? So this is a book, The Art of Contemplation by Richard Rudd. This book is so incredible. It's changed my life. Literally, I recommend to get this book. This is like timeless, deep wisdom that's relatable, that's understanding. And after reading the book, I started to experience contemplation, like really contemplating life in nature. So this past week, I was in nature and I said, you know what? I'm going to just go walk in the park and contemplate with no outcome. Like I'm not looking to find anything. I just want to contemplate, just want to be present. I want to pause. I just want to be connected to earth, nature. I don't want to be in my body. I took some books to read, like that book, Course in Miracles, another book called Nonviolent Communication, because I'm always trying to amplify my knowledge and my expertise in the line of work I do. So if you're looking for a coach or a spiritual mentor, check the show notes, sign up for Intentions Call. And if we're in alignment, let's work together. So I'm probably in a park a good 2 hours and I'll walk like 3 laps. Then I kind of like grounded in nature and I just sat in the grass, walked. And what came to me was several things. So the number one thing that I realized about myself, and I think this is me comparing AI, technology, and life to how I process life. I have a lot of energy. Sometimes I can speak fast. Sometimes I can speak too much. And I was like, it's all great because these are assets to who I am, my personality. But what I realized all the information that we're getting now in social media and the world, AI, is really a distraction because the information is not valuable if we don't understand it, for one. Also, the information becomes knowledge, but then if you're staying busy and you're going with the pace of life, that knowledge can't turn into wisdom because you're speeding up. So for me, I'm getting all this knowledge, all this knowledge. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Big energy, right? And I'm always up here in my crown chakra. So I'm not really fully present in my body within life because I'm going with the current of the universe, social media, people, these are all distractions. So this is what I'm getting to as I'm in nature and I'm contemplating without no outcome. These things is coming to me. So I was like, oh, expansion requires we to slow down. Wisdom comes when you're still and you're present, not when you're busy and you have all this knowledge or you're big energy, high energy. So I was like, oh, so what's happening in my life is I have a lot going on that's exciting, but I'm going so fast that I can't catch anything because I'm not grounded in my body. I'm not grounded in my presence to really get the wisdom my soul needs to help others, help the world or the world I serve a better place, especially my clients and the people I get to work with, right? So then I transferred it into life. I was like, oh, we're all distracted from social media. We got the war going on. We got politics, celebrity gossip, like all this stuff is distracting us from our higher consciousness, our wealth within, our God essence, our God frequency. Because the more the world can be distorted, distracted, meaning the world of people, humanity, confused, overwhelmed, and fear, then we're easy to control. We're easy to manipulate. We're easy to take advantage of. But you have to know in this day and age, as things speed up, we must slow down if we want a better world. Think about it. Anything that requires you to take your time actually is better. When you learn a dance for the first time, you don't speed through the dance lesson. You take your time and learn it. When you're riding a bike, you take your time to learn it. When you're writing a book, you take your time to write the book. When you're getting to know someone, hopefully most of us, we're not rushing to get to know them. We're taking the time for they eventually open up to us. What I'm saying is that in this day and age, as life is speeding us up, we got to find methods to slow us down. So this podcast, this is what this is about. So I'm telling you, the way to really slow yourself down in life is one, get in nature, because nature is our natural state, is our natural existence. Naturally, we're all abundant because that's our natural state. Only time we don't feel abundant is when we're confused and distracted from the ego, the mind. The ego wants to control, keep us safe, put us in fear, to control us, to confuse us, just like social media, life. It's kind of like the ego wants to speed us up because look, all these things you get to see on social media, you get to travel here. So people, number one thing you need to catch yourself, to get back connected to your heart, to tap into that God essence and that frequency, get in nature. Nature needs your essence, your presence. And when you're in nature, go for a walk. And when you go for a walk, I want you to contemplate. What is contemplation? Contemplation to me is when you're in the moment, you could be pensive, but you're not looking for anything, but you're just kind of open to something. It's kind of like you're listening for whatever's supposed to come up. You're listening whatever your spirit needs to hear. Or maybe you have a problem that you're trying to figure out and you don't have the answer. I feel like nature gives you that space for the answer to come through walking in the space of nature, the energetics of nature. So get in nature, walk, and contemplate. And just let life intelligence come through the contemplation. Don't try to force something to come through. Don't try to think it to come through. Allow it to come through. You ever put on a nice outfit and someone gave you a compliment but you wasn't looking for it? Versus you putting on an outfit because you know it looks good, like they're going to like this, and then no one ever compliments you. I want you to do the first. Not look for anything, but just be present for anything that might come through to help you tap into your soul's essence so you can slow down to speed up. Because we're in a day and age where, technology and AI is taking over. People are losing jobs. People are running out of money or looking for money. People are wanting to leave a relationship, to leave a marriage, or leave a job, or transition. I have several clients right now that are in the transitional phase. And these clients have a lot of money. But it's not about the money. It's about the fear that they're feeling in their body because they're not allowing themselves to be fully present because life has programmed all of us, including them, to always be busy. I'm talking about to a point when they do get time alone, they're still busy. They're still on their phones. They're still talking to someone. They're not allowing themselves to be quiet, to be silent, to be in solitude, to listen to their soul, give them insight, downloads, guidance, wisdom, so they can live a fulfilling life. They can be more in alignment of their soul's assignment. And that's what I believe. The soul's assignment is alignment. That's it. And when you can get into alignment, your life is more expansive, you're more open, you feel more free, and you can be yourself. A lot of us are in jobs, careers, relationships, spaces, locations that we do not like, we're not comfortable in. We feel a lot of fear, we're anxious, we're overwhelmed, and we don't know what to do. Want to know why? Because we are afraid to pause and slow down. You got to slow down. And when you slow down, you don't know how to speed up. So people, this episode is dedicated to you, for me, through you, for us, for we. When you're getting overwhelmed, when you're distracted, when you're feeling lost, you don't know what to do, go to nature, walk, contemplate, slow down. Because when you slow down, wisdom comes in. And when the wisdom comes in, because you're slowing down, you're able to expand yourself, expand your essence. You're able to mature your life, mature your knowledge. And you want to be grounded in your body. See, we're so outside of our bodies because we're always looking outside of us. We're enticed by looks and things and people and money. And then you get it or you get around it and you're not happy and you wonder why. Because those are false things that appear fulfilling, and then you get them. It's like a weak, low dopamine. So get back into your heart space, get back into your body. I want to encourage people listening, get in your body. The body keeps the score. The body holds all the wisdom. The body knows. That's why they say the brain, your gut is your first brain. Get into your body and listen to the listening. And that's sound wisdom for wherever you are in your life. And look, your life might be incredible. You might be making a lot of money. You might be having the love of your life with you in your dream. I'm not knocking that. But dedicate some time, a few days a week. Spend some time in nature, contemplate to get wisdom. I want you to get wisdom. This podcast episode, how do we get wisdom to slow down our life, to put our life in alignment for our soul's assignment so we can live out our design and not keep doing things for money or doing things because we want to be liked, we want to be loved, or doing things because of a trend or we want to be cool. Because when a trend is over, when the cool is over, or the money's not around, that love is not around, who do you have? Yourself. And you owe it to yourself to know how to connect to yourself when you need to make a decision, when you need answers, or when you need to find the truth. And a lot of it comes to get present, getting in your body, having faith and having certainty, and trust your God flow, your God frequency, your God essence, but trust life. I call it life intelligence. Life knows more than we know. I don't know what's going to happen 10 hours from now or 10 minutes from now. Life does. But if I try to control the next 10 minutes or 10 hours, I'm missing out on all the little things that I'm going to get from being in nature, walking, and contemplating. Get it? So that's how it works. But people, that's it for this episode. Comment, share, like, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the podcast. DM me on Instagram. Follow me at Eric Bigger. Don't be shy. Get to know me. I want to connect with all of you. We cannot do this life thing alone. We got to create content. Content is currency. Content is king. Content is queen. Create content. Post. Speak. As the world changes, you have to change. You have to become a brand. Or you have to help people that can help you, help them, help the world. We got to come together. We can't just be out the way because of fear. Get back into your body. Get in nature. Contemplate, walk. Subscribe to Spiritual Fitness Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube. I love you guys. Love yourself. And do not be afraid to be yourself. I'm out. Peace and love.